All right, what's up, guys? So we got a bench day, 45 days out from the meet, I think, and pretty solid stuff, honestly. Kind of sad though. I lost. Well, I didn't lose the footage. I just accidentally stopped recording for the middle three working sets of my comp bench, so it's kind of sad. But anyways, here we are warming up. Recently, I've been trying to work on my explosion for bench because I think I'm more used to touch and go benching, so I'm not actually really pausing that much. So right there, you can kind of see it. I'm trying to pause on my chest a little bit more because come meet day, I don't really want to have trouble with the callouts because when I take the bar off the rack and then I go to actually I put it down on my chest, then they're gonna say press, but it's usually about a second after I touched my chest first, usually. So I need to get used to actually not just doing touch and goes. So you'll see it in my working sets a little bit more, but I try to go a little bit slower. I only have the first working set and the last working set. So I did a total of 5 sets of comp bench today, so a pretty decent amount of volume today on comp bench. But you guys only see the first and fifth set. So the first set, if I remember correctly, I go for 215 for 4. That felt perfectly fine. I think something I messed up a little bit though is here. So I do this is 185. I go to warm up here. Then after that I do 205. And then I only waited like about a minute or two before actually doing my first working set. I probably should have waited at least 4 minutes. But now at least now I know how to do that. Something I would recommend though is if you're trying to like, at least I know for me, it's really important for me to stay warm while I'm doing my sets. It's a balance to try and to rest your actual nervous system and your muscles and also make sure you don't get cold. So that's a big one. And I think I hit the sweet spot if I wait about 5 minutes and then I'm wearing some sort of layer with some sort of like warm sweatpants or something like that. That really helps. Staying warm for deadlifts doesn't really apply much to me. I haven't had much use of it. Same with squats though. I'm not sure though, but with bench, I really do. Um, I do well with a hoodie. So yeah, if you guys are wanting to stay warm, that's what I suggest doing. Anyways, I went back to the smelling salts again because I thought it'd be fine. It did end up being fine because I was making sure to actually focus on my form and be more aware of that. So here is 215. Go for 4. This felt pretty solid, honestly. You can see I paused a little bit there, so I wasn't doing that last week, so that's good. Pausing a little bit on the bottom. Controlling the eccentric has also been helping. But yeah, pretty solid stuff, honestly. Hey, Luke. There's a blister. It's kind of a it's a callus, and then I tore the callus. It's kind of annoying, honestly, but I think I'm gonna try and see how tomorrow goes with deadlifts, and then after that, I'll just try and make sure it's not like I'll just try and baby it for the weekend. Anyways, so here's the final set that I was able to record. My fifth set, 235 for. I was really just originally gonna do just a heavy single, but it felt really good, so I decided to go for a double just because why not? Honestly, here I could have done 3 for sure. So next week I'm gonna do threes, and I think I'll probably work up to 235 possibly, because that felt really good. All right, so here we got the variation. We got pause bench. So I usually like to do board press one day and then pause bench the other. So today's the pause bench day. I usually like to go down for about 2 to 3 to 4 seconds and then explode up. So 1, 2, 3. There you go. So that really helps because it basically removes all the elasticity and energy that I would be doing if I was doing a touch and go bench, basically. So it's really helping me work on the pause that I was talking about earlier. So that's really important. This is I hit the hook right there. Anyways, basically for the first set, I did 195, and then for this set, I'm doing 200. And I think I do 200 for the next set after that. I'm not super, like, I don't complicate the weight when it comes to the variations because I'm really just, I'm kind of treating it like hypertrophy, but at the same time, I'm not. I usually like to stay in the 6 to 8 rep range, so you could call that hypertrophy kind of, because 8 to 12 or 8 to 30 arguably is hypertrophy, so it's fine. I think it's good because I think it gives me sufficient, like it's a sufficient fatigue management and volume to intensity ratio, so I think it's good. But yeah, there you can see I'm like getting pretty close to failure. Here's the same thing. Just trying to switch up the camera angle. That shirt is too small on me, bro. You need to get bigger shirts next time. I'm debating whether or not to buy a straight bar. I don't think it's making much of a difference right now because I don't bench that much. But once I get to... Alright, kicked the camera because I was adjusting my foot. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, here's me trying to practice for a JM press because I've decided to do that today. Anyways, like I was saying, to buy a straight bar because it's going to make a difference when I'm getting to higher weights, especially for squats, really. So we'll see. Or I might just get a gym membership. Debating. But anyways, so with the jam press here, at first right here, I'm not really doing it properly. I don't even know if I was doing it properly at all today. So this is my first time doing it. I decided to go just for 135 just because I didn't think it would be like, I didn't know how it would be. So yeah. So basically with this movement, it's kind of a mixture between a skull crusher and just like a bench press, just standard flat bench. So you're not totally extending, like fully arm extension like a skull crusher, but you're also not fully pressing like a bench press. This set, I didn't really get it, I don't think. I think the next set is when I started to actually feel it because I was doing it better. But yeah, so I only did 2 sets of this because I did 5 comp bench sets, and then I did 3 the pause bench set, and then I'm doing 2 of these, so total 10. I'm trying to stay at 10 for right now just because it's even number, solid. I think I can manage the volume and fatigue pretty well. I feel pretty good this week, pushing myself pretty hard. I think I'll be in good shape for next week because next week I'm going to go crazy, hopefully. I'm hoping to go pretty heavy on bench on Monday and then really heavy on squat on Tuesday, and then bench on Thursday should be also pretty heavy, but not anything too crazy. Probably going to focus on some more variations like today, and then we'll see how deadlifts go depending on how they go tomorrow. But yeah, so that should be the video, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Like and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any questions or suggestions, and I'll see you in the next one.